So how the hell does one get kicked out of hell? Let's talk about Mephisto burning his contract with the Merc with the Mouth. We see Deadpool getting dragged down to the bowels of hell by, the devil himself. As it would turn out, his old pal Weasel, who had been rotting in hell for some time now, decided to strike a deal up with Mephisto for his freedom. Basically, he just wants Deadpool to be his personal full-time assassin. While Wade, of course, at first laughs at the notion of this, of working for anybody, let alone Mephisto, Mephisto then uses his, devil powers to make Wade remember. See, at the end of his last run, Deadpool decided that he was just such a fuck-up, his life was just such a mess, that he couldn't be around anybody he loved without destroying their lives, so he wiped his own memories. But when Mephisto tells him to remember, he all of a sudden remembers about Ellie, about his daughter. Mephisto then allows Deadpool a glimpse into the future. He sees what the future looks like for his daughter and finds out that she's going to be a great and famous hero. That is, assuming that Deadpool does all of Mephisto's dirty work. Now, if not, he has an entirely different future planned for Ellie, and it's already set in motion. The killing machine known as Goodnight, who has been hunting Wade down for quite a while now, is going to recruit Ellie to get trained under him. And she, in turn, will grow up to be a killing machine, and Mephisto will have his soul collector one way or the other. Not seeing any other way around this and doing what any dad would do in this position, not wanting his daughter to grow up to be a killer like him, he decides to take her place. He briefly manages to use one of Mephisto's portals to escape hell, run to Ellie's arms, and tell her how much he loves her. He tells her about how incredible she's going to be growing up and how proud he is of her, and it's honestly a really sweet and touching moment between a father and a daughter. But then he tells Mephisto to wipe his memories again so he can start working for him. Weasel's end of the deal is held up, so Mephisto sets him free. And Wade walks away into the fiery abyss with his new employer. End of story, right? Wrong. We see Weasel trying to buy groceries a few weeks later when he starts to be harassed by the Merc with the Mouth. Now, he's wondering how the hell this is happening and what the hell is going on, and Wade tells him, he's never been the kind to hold down a job. See, it turns out that Wade is so annoying that even the devil himself was being tortured by his presence. We see him asking him about The Bachelor and then rambling about last night's episode of The Bachelor for hours. A few more hours go by and Deadpool finally decides that, they have literally all of eternity to talk about what they want to talk about. He needs to give his new boss a break. Just the sheer thought of sharing eons with Deadpool makes Mephisto decide that all of this was a waste of time. He burns up the contract immediately, then, in a fiery blaze, launches Deadpool back out of hell. And a smoldering Deadpool says, nobody appreciates good small talk anymore.